happen overnight.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Ravens and the Rams, coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what...
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honors, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. That stop made by Byron Young. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down to the tight end Likely. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Bateman is the motion man. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to go backwards on that one. Take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're preventing this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
3rd and goal for Jet. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Rams offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. That one on target to Kupp. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In motion comes Beckham. They'll try to run for it with Williams. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A quick throw here, taken by Odell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw is Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. They go play action with Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one. 3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a design run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 2nd down.
Stafford now on 2nd down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's complete. And it is Beckham. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stafford to throw again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Third and long. Again, it's Stafford. And incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Whoa! Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught by Puka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He runs with it. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
No motion over Flowers. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm, and now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket, and the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch. This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. Caught by Nacua on the out route.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. 2nd down, it's Stafford. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. The motion man is Nacua. They'll run. It's Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Stafford. Over the top. He's got it. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. Off he goes. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson now. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Osborne, the man on the move. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Rams have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's another run here for Williams. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Bateman is the motion man. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Jackson up top again. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Final play of the half. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Justin Fields with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Kenny Pickett with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
To commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second down. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now Jackson.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Ravens are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So, this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Hook him up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47.
Stafford to throw again. This one caught by Parkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. They'll go again with Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams' first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That is left side and taken in by Allen. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball, but at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for lockdown.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st down, Stafford. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
the 27-yard line.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 3rd and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They run over center with Williams. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good game. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To throw is Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense, and Lamar Jackson. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now whistles and a timeout. Second down, Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. On play action, it's Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On second down, a run with Williams. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Third down, 3 to go. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on third down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Brings up third and
He'll try to run it here with Corum. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Back to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Off play action. It's Stafford. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Again, it's Stafford. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Jackson now to throw on first down to the tight end, Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Jackson now on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. This one complete to Bateman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Jackson up top again. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Again, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Back near his goal line, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense. Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.